today's hair restore challenge program, and this is day 23. So we are going to be making lunch, and the menu on our lunch list for today is chickpea sauce with brown rice and vegetable. Okay, so here are my ingredients, but before I introduce my ingredients, let me quickly wash my hands with soap and water, and then I'll introduce my cookware. I'll be using Salad Master. I'll be using some of Salad Master healthy cooking system to cook this amazing dish. Okay, so for my ingredients, for my chickpea sauce with vegetable sauce and brown rice, I'll be using red bell pepper, red chili. This is my red chili. Spinach, you can use spinach or scent leaf or any other vegetable of your choice. Then I have my brown rice. Then here is my chickpea. This is uncooked chickpea. It's very hard. It's a hard grain, very hard grain. And this is my red bell peppers, my onions, red scotch bonnet, and my garlic. And also have my carrots. That is what I'll be using for my vegetable, that is spinach. And also tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. So these are what I'm going to be using for my vegetable. And I'll also be using sea salt and Cajun spice to taste. But first thing I have to do is to put my rice on the fire, my brown rice on the fire, and I'll be cooking the brown rice with some water. So for my brown rice, I'm going to be using our Salad Master healthy cooking system. This is 3 quarts with the inside, but I'm not going to be using the inside. That is the coloring basket. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to be cooking with this 3 quarts, which can feed up to 3 people. So I'm going to be adding in some glass of water, and I'm also going to be washing the rice, but I'm not going to pre-boil the rice. I'm going to cook the rice with the water I've just added, 2 glasses of water I've just added. So I'm going to allow the rice to cook with the water. So this is my brown rice. I'm going to be washing this with salt. So when you get your rice, please ensure you wash it properly. If possible, add salt. So I'm going to be adding some salt inside the rice, and I'm also going to rinse it again before adding it inside the water. I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of salt to wash the rice. I'm going to drain out the first water, and then I'm going to add another water to wash it again. Okay, now I'm going to put the rice inside the water and make sure that the water you are using for the rice is above the hard grain, because rice is also a hard grain. I'm going to turn on my heat. I'm cooking from medium click low. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to cook this rice for a good 15 minutes, and then I'm going to cook it very well until it's very cooked and soft. So the next one I'm going to be adding now is I'm going to be blending the red bell pepper, red scotch bonnet, and my red chili with the aid of my blender. I'm going to be using some water to blend that. Okay, so I'm going to be using half glass of clean water to blend that. So this is my red bell pepper. I'm going to be cutting this up with the Salad Master knife because I want it to blend easily. So I'm going to be cutting this up. Okay, and the seed is already removed. So remember, all these things we are cooking today, we are not using any animal fat, no MSG, okay, and no chicken, no fish, no meat. So I'm going to be adding this in my blender. I'm also going to be adding in my red chili with this seed. You see, I did not seed it, and this red chili is very spicy. And then I'm also going to be adding 3 scotch bonnets. And then I'm going to be adding in half glass of clean water to blend for easy blending. So then we blend it in a smooth paste. So now my red bell pepper, my red scotch bonnet, and my red chili is already blended in the blender. And the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be shredding my ginger and my garlic with the aid of our salad master food processor. This is a kitchen made easy for everyone, and it's so convenient to use, very easy, and it's fast. As you can see me turning it, it's manual, it's not electrical yet, okay? And this is a kitchen made easy for everyone. It comes with 5 different codes from code number 1 to code number 5, depending on what you are cutting. This master of fruits and vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to be using this salad master food processor to shred my onions. So I'm going to be using code number 3, which is the sprinkler to slice my onions, and you can also see this anti-clockwise. So I finished slicing my onions using my code number 2. So the next one I'm going to be slicing now is my garlic. So this is the garlic I'll be slicing using my code number 1, which is the shredder. The numbers are written underneath the codes. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm done slicing my onions and my garlic. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to be cooking this chickpea sauce with our 9-inch skillet. This is salad master 9-inch skillet, which can be only just for 2 people or more, depending on how you dish your serve your food. So I'm going to be preheating this 9-inch skillet for 9 minutes. And remember, I'm not using any form of oil at all to cook this chickpea sauce. No oil, no MSG, and no animal fat. All I'm using for my protein is chickpea. So I'm going to preheat this for good 3 minutes. So once it's preheated, I can then turn in my onions and my garlic. Okay, then I will stir fry for just good 2 minutes. Okay, now so I have preheated the 9-inch skillet now for 3 minutes. So I'm going to toss in my onions and my garlic. Stir fry this for about 2 minutes. We are tossing this onions and garlic with absolutely no drop of oil. Okay, so this is transparent enough. Now I'm going to add in my blended red bell pepper, red scotch bonnet, and red chili. And then I'm going to stir this together. So once I stir this together, I'm going to add in my chickpea. Okay, so this is raw chickpea. Remember I said that to cook this chickpea, you have to soak it overnight, and then you cook it for 5 to 6 hours for it to get really cooked, right? 5 to 6 hours, because it's very hard. It's just like red kidney bean. So, but this is my already cooked one. This one is already cooked. It was soaked overnight and then cooked for 5 to 6 hours. So I'm going to add this inside my sauce. Remember, we are using the chickpea as our protein. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to add in here is I'm going to spice it with Cajun spice. I'm going to be spicing it with Cajun spice, which contains different kinds of dry herbs. Right? And then I'm also going to be adding my sea salt. So I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cajun spice and 1/4 of sea salt, because my cajun spice also contains sea salt. Okay. And then I'm going to combine all this together, stir all this together, and then cover to simmer for good 6 minutes, so that the pepper, the onion, the ginger, and the cajun spice and the sea salt can infuse inside the chickpea. Okay, now so I want to make my vegetables now. I'll quickly wash my hands. So for my vegetable, I'm going to be using fresh tomatoes, spinach. I'm going to be using fresh tomatoes, spinach, carrots. So this my spinach is already washed. I'm just going to cut this up. So you can also use scent leaf or any vegetables of choice. So the next I'm going to do now, I'm going to slice my tomatoes. This tomato is already washed. I'm just going to cut them up. And for my carrot, I'm going to be using my Salad Master food processor using code number 3, which is the French fries. Okay, so for this vegetable, I'm going to be using our 1 quart. Salad Master healthy cooking system called the 1 quart. So this one is the 1 quart. This is the smallest of our set. So I'm going to be okay now. So I'm ready to do my vegetable. First thing I'm going to add in is my tomatoes. Remember, I preheated the 1 quart, so I'm going to add in my tomatoes there. Then I'm going to add in my carrots. Remember, we are cooking this with absolutely no water. So I'm going to cover this to just simmer for 2 minutes before I add in my spinach. Okay, now so let's check our rice. Wow. So our rice is ready. This is ready. The water is all dried up. Remember, I did not pre-boil this rice. Okay, I did not pre-boil this rice. So I'm going to turn off the heat now because the rice is ready, is cooked and salt. The next I'm going to check is my chickpea sauce. Beautiful. See, my chickpea sauce is also ready. This is also ready. So let me quickly finish up the vegetables so we can dish all together. So then I'll add inside this my vegetable. I'm going to be adding my cajun spice, half teaspoon of cajun spice. And then half teaspoon, 1/3 of sea salt. And then I'll be adding in my spinach. and allow this to simmer for 60 seconds before I take it out from the heat. But I'm going to reduce the heat and then leave it for 60 seconds to simmer. Okay, now so my vegetable is ready. I said I'm going to just simmer this for 60 seconds. And this is ready. And the good color is too looking amazing. The carrots, the tomatoes, everything is looking so amazing. So I'm going to dish in the rice, the brown rice. Beautiful. So the next I'm going to be dishing is my chickpea sauce. I'm going to be dishing in my chickpea sauce. Amazing. Beautiful. And then I'll dish my vegetable. And then our chickpea. Beautiful. Okay, so this is our day 23 lunch, chickpea sauce with vegetable served with brown rice. Thank you all for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.